So here we go, guys. The dev server has been updated, so let's do the normal videos that I do, talking about the little things that changed. It isn't a big update, although it was more than 1 gigabyte, I think, or something close to that. There wasn't too many things, I gotta be honest, but let's see the first. Just before we do that, if you want to help the channel grow a little bit more or improve the quality, you can always leave a donation. We already hit the goal, but I'm still waiting, of course, for a sale. So if you want to help with that for the new GPU to maybe improve to 4K the quality of the channel and stuff and the power supplies, the link is in the description. Okay, guys? We already passed a little bit of the goal, but yeah, it's not enough yet. So you can imagine how expensive stuff here it is, right? But yeah, first thing, AIM-120C-5 finally fixed. So now it has the proper model even in aircraft. You can see that in the F-18 over here. So all the F-18s, the F-15E, the I, the 5 aircraft that received the AIM-120C-5, and I checked, only these aircraft for now have it. Now has the proper model. People are saying that the actual flight model of it changed, but I couldn't confirm it, okay? So we're gonna wait to see what the data miners actually find. But yeah, the missile feels like it is the same for now, okay? But it might be changed a little bit. So let's fire a missile over here just for you to check it out. Finally, we can see this missile in a scenario where it's being fired from an aircraft. So very, very cool. You can see the clipped wings there. And really the competitor to the R77-1 in the game, right? So very, very cool. I still don't understand why they're adding this for the F-15E and F-18C only. It's kind of weird, but yeah, okay. I guess. 14.0s, right? But yeah, here it is. So this is the first one. AIM-120C-5 kind of fixed. There is a new premium destroyer for the Japanese, the Yukikaze. This was found in the files in the first, update of the dev server, but now it's finally here. So you can buy it by GE 1450. Here are the weapons and everything. Here's the penetration that it has. Only has HE for now. So yeah, just a new ship for the Japanese that it's a premium. Okay, nothing too crazy. We can also talk about, oh, where is it? The MSC. I will do a proper video on it, okay? But now we can actually properly test this vehicle. So now it has the G1 round on the MSC, which is the prototype of the Leclerc, basically, right? And you can actually test it out, right? Like I said, I will do a proper video just showing this vehicle, but yeah, pretty much no armor, has a okay mobility and a very good gun for the BR. So basically a top tier tank without the armor, right, in a lower rank, which is a very interesting combination. It's kind of like a light tank, right? But again, we're gonna talk about it in its proper video, but it is finally being able to be tested now, which is pretty good. So the armor is still very weak, but now it got updated a bit, so it has a little bit more armor, but not by much. It was 10 millimeters before, or something like that. So now it's, I think, almost ready. I would assume that this tank will see a lot of changes in its armor. The bug for the custom battles for the Slam Ram is still happening. That bug that just basically makes you be flying around and stuff. It is still happening, okay, so they didn't fix that. So very early iterations of the dev server. If they don't fix these things, if it's Friday, for example, and you don't see them fixing this type of thing yet, it means that the dev server will be longer and the update will be pushed, forward a little bit, maybe, so you can kind of have an idea if things are going to be released or not due to that, okay? But one thing that we need to talk about is now that it has a semi-ready stat card, the M9X. You cannot use the missile yet, but it at least says that it has the 60 Gs and everything. So it's not ready. You cannot use the missile, but it's getting there. It's getting there. And I must say that even in general, all the AA systems feel, I don't think they change anything. Like, it's just that I don't know, man. I tested every single button before and I wasn't able to, but now I managed to find a proper button that make you like circle between the targets over here. You can, there are still bugs, as you see. You can still not like find the target. I mean, look at, I mean, oh god. I'm moving together with the radar. Well, that's a new bug, but yeah, basically now at least you can choose technically the target and fire the missiles if you want to, you know. So of course I need to put them down over here, but now it's a little bit more usable, I think. So it's getting there. You know, it's getting there. I don't think it's ready yet, but the AAs in general, they are a little bit easier to use now. Like I said, I don't know if they actually changed anything. It's just that if, like, I found this button that it makes it work. You gotta use the cyclic button, even if you have other options and stuff to make it work. So you gotta use this button over here and just keep cycling to be able to fire in the target that you want. So it's still bugged, but now you can at least maybe use it a little bit more, okay? And that's for all the AA systems, and the AIM-9X is there, but it's not there yet, right? So very early stages of the dev server, okay guys? So bear that in mind. Another thing that they changed is that the F5E over here of the Swiss now actually has a cockpit. I tested all the other aircraft. They do not have a cockpit yet. The only one that of the new ones that got a cockpit is this thing. So very cool cockpit, but very similar to the F5Es that we already know and have in the game, right? The radar is still the same, everything is still the same. The aircraft itself, I'm gonna actually enjoy using this thing since it's basically just a F5 with a pulse Doppler radar. I mean, it doesn't have any radar missiles, but it's okay, right? So in a general sense, like I said, the AAs in general feel better, and this is one of the cases. Another thing, I don't know if this, I mean, I have to check, but I have a feeling that this I didn't show properly in the other video that I showed, so I'm already here. Let me show to you guys. But basically we have cockpits over here for the F-58s, you know. So we have this one for the F-58, which is different from the original Hunters, and then for the other F-58 for the squadron vehicle, we also have another cockpit, you know, a different cockpit. So that is pretty good. I have to check in the old game if we don't have that yet, but if I'm not mistaken, we do not. We have a very simple cockpit in those. So yeah, very cool. And I forgot to mention as well in the other video, yeah, look at this. It has the little camera there. Very cool. And I forgot to mention that the new F-58 has an RWR, okay? It wasn't really working before, but now it is. So it has the RWR. So that's kind of it, guys. Yes, I tried to see if the AIM-120C-5 is actually changed. I look at it, like the stat chart and everything. For now, everything looks the same. So we're gonna wait for the data miners, okay, to see if everything is working. Like I said, the AAs feels a little bit better, but not by much. You know, it's still bugged very much. You know, very early stages of the dev. Some minor fixes here and there. Let's see if they do another update today. We're gonna check it out. If they do, of course, I will be doing videos, okay? So if you want to, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to help the channel a little bit more with improving the quality, we are having the goal. We already hit it, but of course, you know, prices are incredibly high. So if you want to help with the new GPU, with the power supply that I need, you know, you can help it out with PayPal, okay? So I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, like I said, and bye. See ya.